Alright, welcome back to the Seriously Ghetto Workshop. I was hoping I was going to be documenting a little progress today, but instead I'm going to show you what turned out to be a catastrophic failure last night. This is a DAL RC 265 frame that I bought to rework my last attempt, which didn't come out very well. I mean, it worked, but it just wasn't right. So I actually like this frame. It's set up. This is the center plate. You can see where I have the PDB mounted, and the flight controller is actually on top here. That's the bottom view now. You can see how I had the ESCs laid out and wired in. It was all looking pretty good. I checked it several times, put power to it. But when I powered it up the last time, thinking it was all going to light up, it kind of did, with smoke and flames. Now, I wasn't really sure what caused that until a minute ago. I'm still not entirely certain, but I have a pretty good idea. This is the ESC that actually burnt. Had smoke from 3 motors, and you can see there, I hope that's clear enough. You can see that little bit of yellow heat shrink tube under the red here. When I was shortening the wire for the signal on this ESC, the white wire, the insulation came off on the short end. I couldn't get that back on, so what I did was I put heat shrink tube over it and ran it all the way up, and apparently it didn't stay put, because there is I think you can see that there's quite a bit of exposed wire, and I'm guessing that in moving this around and positioning the wires, it got over against that ground next to it. See if I can get in close enough. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if it'll focus or not. No, it's not going to focus very good that close, but you can see there's a bare wire there. They got together, and it just really burnt hell out of. I mean, this thing glowed white and red through the heavy black heat shrink that I had over it, and caught fire. This other one over here, where'd it go? It didn't actually burst into flame, but it glowed too, and so even though there's no obvious visible damage to it, not like the other one anyway. I mean, it doesn't look good, but I'm not going to trust it. I'm not going to put it back on. And I saw smoke come out of 3 motors, so I'm not about to try those again. I have some new parts coming. I've got it's going to be the same power distribution board. This one I kind of like because it has the circuitry for the camera and transmitter, video transmitter, and the OSD built into it. This was the cheapest of the 3 versions that I've seen. It was like $6. There's another one that cost quite a bit more, like $29, that frankly the reports weren't very good on it. I didn't want to spend that much. And then there's another one that's only $9. I believe it comes from Ready Made RC. It's like this, but it's a much better board, and I've seen at least one video where the guy hooked it up and it worked right. It's a good board. So when those parts come in, I got motors and ESCs coming as well. When those come in, I'll make another video and we'll start over. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.